things you need to do to position yourself for maximum lead flow going into the new year. Now, this is a workshop that I like to do towards the end of the year just because I really believe, and I found it to be true, if you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. And now's a great time of the year to start thinking about the next year. What changes need to be made with your website, with your lead generation strategy, with your SEO, with your paid search, with Facebook and social media in order to position you as the go-to contractor in your service area and to continue to maximize your lead flow. So click the link, get registered. I'm conducting this workshop completely free of charge. It's going to be live and interactive on Zoom. We've got a 21-page workshop that we are going to be going through with you. Actually, let me go ahead and kind of pop you over to my screen so I can kind of walk you through the plan for this webinar and what we're gonna do. I believe if you spend a little bit of time on the front end, getting clear, what's the goal for 2021? How many service calls will we have to generate in order to make that a reality? How many leads will we have to generate in order to make that a reality? And you kind of chunk it down like that. You can build a strategy to hit your goal, actually exceed your goals, and really position yourself to maximize your lead flow via the internet. And so I'll just kind of show you what we've got on this worksheet. It's really around being clear on those goals and kind of the big picture of your internet marketing strategy, all the little things you could do from website, SEO, pay-per-click, social media, email marketing, Google local service ads. And all of that is great, but we need to make sure we approach it in a strategic fashion to make sure it's serving an end purpose, right? The end purpose of generating more leads, generating more sales, and ultimately hitting our goals and our targets. And so we're going to start taking you through a process that gets you really clear where are you at right now in your business and what's the goal for 2021. We've got a great worksheet we're going to take you through that you'll be able to take and really map out. If that's the goal for the year, what does that turn into on a monthly basis? And then using some calculations, what's our average ticket when we get into the home, right? If that's the case, then how many service calls will we need to generate on a month-by-month basis in order to hit that target? And so your entire marketing strategy, your entire internet marketing strategy can back in to that number. Because if the goal is 6.7 million and we know we've got to do 744 booked jobs at an average transaction value of 750 or whatever the number is, we know we need 775 leads, or we need 1,063 leads per month to hit that target. So we're going to walk you through that process, get you really clear on the goal, but more importantly, what's required within your business to actually hit that goal, right? Because when you're clear on what the target is, you can put together the plan to make it a reality. And so we'll get really clear on the goals. And then what we're going to do is we're going to spend some time getting clear on our marketing fundamentals, right? I like at the beginning of the year to kind of reset, and the clearer you can be on your ideal customer, where that customer hangs out, what their psychological triggers are, the better we can kind of get the three-part strategy to our marketing, right? Our market, who's the customer? What are their psychographics and their demographics? Our message, what are we going to say on our website, in our social media, in our blog posts, in the ads that we run that would resonate with that ideal customer that we want to work with? And then what's the media? Where are they hanging out? Are they on Google? Are they on local service ads? Are they on Nextdoor? Are they on Thumbtack? Where are they so we can put that message in front of them and resonate in a way that helps us convert at a higher level than our competition? And so we're going to unpack really for you and your specific market and the specific types of customers you work with, what are those demographics? What are those psychographics? And then we're gonna work on refining our message, refining that unique selling proposition, because everybody says we're professional, we have good techs, and we're gonna show up on time, right? You have to say things that are gonna position you slightly different than the competition. So we're gonna spend some time thinking that through. I promise you, a little bit of time spent on this will serve you extremely well going into 2021 and beyond. And so we're going to do some work on that. We're going to spend some time planning out your website. Some of you guys have great websites. Some of you guys' websites need some improvement. What I believe is the lion's share of your customers, before they call, they're going to get on your website, either on a desktop or a mobile phone, and they're going to make some snap decisions based on that website. how authoritative it is, how personal it is, what your reputation is in terms of how many reviews you have and what other of your customers are saying. And so we're going to unpack the tweaks you can make to your existing website between now and the end of the year to really accelerate your conversion rates so that all of your marketing, whether it's websites, SEO, people seeing your truck, billboard ads, radio ads, when they get there, they're impressed, they resonate, and they convert, right? What we want them to do is to pick up the phone and call our office, start a chat, or convert into a lead that we can send a technician out to their home. So we're going to spend some time getting that foundational part really, really well honed in. And then we're gonna talk about KPIs, right? If the target is what it is, and we know how many leads we need to get there, there's some KPIs we need to be able to track. We need to know how many calls we're getting via the internet, from what sources. We need to know what our cost is to generate a lead. Like, are we averaging $12 a lead, or are we averaging $110 per lead, right? That's important. We need to know those numbers based on source. How much is it costing for SEO leads? How much is it costing it for PPC leads? How much is it costing for leads that we might get through Home Advisor and eLocal Plumber and things like that? So we're going to have those metrics really well dialed in. How many people are getting to our website and some of our most visited pages. So we're going to make sure we've got clarity on the key things we want to track and we want to measure to help accomplish that goal that we're setting out for ourselves in 2021. And then we're going to take you through a really deep checklist process. Like, I think sometimes you go to sessions like this about internet marketing and it's very abstract. It's like, okay, a lot of information about websites, a lot of information about pay-per-click, a lot of information about social media. At the end of the day, you just want to kind of audit yourself, see what are you missing. Like, if the website's great, great. My website's great, it's converting, I don't need to focus on that. However, maybe rankings aren't where they need to be. What do we need to tweak on that front in order to turn that around going into the new year? Maybe we're not ranking well on the Google Maps. What things do we need to tweak on that front? Or what are some incremental changes we can make to improve our conversion rates and to improve our show-up rates on the Google Maps? We really want to go deep into our paid search strategy, right? What are we doing? Are we tapping into Google local service ads? Are we playing that all out? Or are we playing it correctly? Are we tapping into pay-per-click advertising on Bing and on Google search? Like, are we really tapping into all of the different opportunities? Are we plugged in to home local service ads and really maximizing that expense? So we'll take you through a checklist process that helps you get clear on the key changes you want to make going into the new year. And then we're going to unpack the digital dominance method, right? We're going to help you see, based on that goal, based on that target, what strategies do you need to put in place in order to make that a reality. So you can see this isn't going to be a fluff piece that's just trying to position you to go hire some digital marketing agency. This is going to be a deep dive to help you really map out your plan to win, right? To hit your goals, to dominate your local market, and really maximize your lead flow going into the new year. So if that sounds good and you're serious about making 2021 your best year in business, I want to encourage you to participate in this event. It is completely free of charge. All you have to do is click the link here on this page, get yourself registered. You'll get the login link, you'll get the access to the workbook, and I look forward to spending this time with you, helping you plan in advance that which you will accomplish. Have any questions, post it in comments. Otherwise, pumped to see you there, pumped to help you take your business to the next level in this new year. Talk to you soon.